Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, click that subscribe button, turn notifications, and give me a huge thumbs up. Today, I'm going to be talking about what I learned on a YouTube video about silicones, because silicones are actually much more fragile than normal babies. Sorry. So you actually have to take care of them and treat them like an actual baby. So first thing, I saw this YouTuber and she taught, like, she was doing a tutorial about silicone babies. So first things first. So like first things first, the first rule is that when you're like de-changing them, you actually have to like roll it off to where it goes inside out and stuff like that. And then dressing them, you actually have to like roll it up in order, like you have to roll it up in order to get it on, just because they have paint, so they look realistic. So you can easily rub off the paint when you're doing this. So number 3, or number 2, so during a bath, you do not want to scrub them with like a washcloth or like a towel. What you want to do, you want to pat them with it, and then you can rub them with your hand, just not with the washcloth or the towel. What I also learned before I watched this video is that you should never, ever put your baby's hair in the water unless you want it to fall out. Well, I don't really like to do that. I don't know how I'd really get it wet, because Paisley is the only one I have, and she's one of the cloths, so I really can't bathe her. So yeah. Third. Right. Yeah. Number 3. Oh yeah. So when you're like combing their hair, you do not want to do it hard, because a silicone baby doesn't actually have its hair like fully into their head, so it can come out easier. So what you want to do is like do it very lightly, very smooth. My baby, she doesn't really like, have that much hair. But tomorrow, make sure you see my video that I'm going to be posting of me and Paisley opening Noelle up. And, okay. On to number 4. Number 4. You always want to hold a silicone baby's head when you're picking them up, because some of them have an attached head, and then some of them have a unattached head. So what you want to do is you always want to hold their head when you pick them up, just because just because if it's attached, the silicone can actually stretch and then it can come off. Then a unattached one, you always want to hold their head just because after a little while, after you don't hold their head, after a while, it will pop off. So, what you always want to do is keep it on. And I think that might be all for today's video. But yeah, make sure to turn on those notifications and subscribe to my channel. Peace.